Alright guys, as part of Men's Health Week series of talks, today I have Darren Gowdy who's going to talk about alcohol and alcohol misuse. How are you doing, Darren?
Hi Paul, how are you? You well?
Excellent, doing well. Darren, what advice would you give some of the guys about alcohol and alcohol misuse?
Okay Paul, probably the main sort of advice would be not to exceed the recommended units, which would be 14 units a week, and that's for both men and women. Also, it's important to try and have 2 alcohol-free days in the week, and also to space those 14 units across the week evenly.
Okay. Now, what about, we've heard about unit. What is a unit? Like a pint of beer, for example. How many units is in a pint?
A pint of beer would probably be around about 2 units, depending on the strength.
Okay.
You know, or maybe a unit would probably be a 25ml spirit.
Right.
That would be considered a unit, but obviously our sizes here in Northern Ireland are 35ml in the spirit, so you just have to be wary of that, in terms of that advice.
Okay. And what about, we hear a wee bit about binge drinking. What is a binge, and what is that? Or many drinks would be considered in a binge?
Generally any more than 5 drinks in one go, or 5 drinks consecutively after one another, and when you're out drinking, could be considered a binge. And also it's important that all your units aren't taken in one go as well. A lot of people would say, well,
yes,
maybe if I'm getting 14 units a week, I'll have them all at one time.
Yeah.
So it's important to space that out. And it's also important when you are going out for a drink, or you're planning on going for a drink, is to make sure that you have something to eat in your stomach. Also to drink plenty of water, maybe before you drink, and also in between drinks as well, to drink plenty of water, and also not to get into too many rounds as well, because you end up tending to drink more alcohol whenever you get in the company and in the rounds with people.
Okay, are we making much progress, do you think, overall, generally, with the message getting out there about safe drinking?
I think it's a bit of a culture in Northern Ireland, I think we drink probably far too much.
Okay.
And I think obviously there's a lot of more work to be done around sort of alcohol services and alcohol misuse. We are making some inroads, but we've a long way to go, and I think that the whole area needs further investment. Especially around dual diagnosis and around the issues around mental health as well, because obviously that can go hand in hand in terms of using alcohol to cope with underlying mental health issues. I also think that it's important as well to highlight that there's actually next week, the week after Men's Health Week, it's Alcohol Awareness Week in Northern Ireland, so that sort of falls quite timely after Men's Health Week.
Yep.
And that's from the 19th to the 26th of June is Alcohol Awareness Week. And for more information on the Alcohol Awareness Week and the events and activities that are taking place, you can follow it on Twitter, and it's #AlcoholAwarenessNI.
Okay. Alright folks, some sound advice from Darren Gowdy. So thumbs up if you like what you're hearing.